Corporation and the host, producer of the Beautiful Heart Show at the Silicon Valley Community Media. Today I am very pleased to be interviewing one of the very prominent ladies here in the Philippines in the person of Sandra Cam. Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Doc, and good morning to all your viewers in LA or in California. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Actually, for a backgrounder, I met Mrs. Cam in one of the fora in Quezon City just after the president took the presidency. I think that was in 2017.
2017, yes.
And I was very impressed when she was talking about her advocacies.
Yes.
Well, first of all, how did you get into the government service?
Well, it was the president who really asked me to join his administration.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew the president way back when I was then the whistleblower.
Okay.
And during the campaign, I ran for the Senate under his slate, and I'm the only woman in his senatorial slate just to help him going around. So this time, after 1 year, he offered me this position in PCSO because he knows that my heart is really to help the poorest of the poor. Yes.
That's interesting. And when you say whistleblower, this is an established organization here in the Philippines.
Yes, we established that 2005 with all the whistleblowers that came out against GMA that time. And alam nyo naman po, Doc, here in the Philippines, it's only in the Philippines. The whistleblowers here are being treated negatively. But I stood firm because we fought actually for the corruption of the two administrations, and thank God I'm still alive. But I have to take care of those whistleblowers at that time. I have to take care of them because actually here in the Philippines, if you will become a whistleblower, those government officials will just shrug their shoulders because they don't know really that you cannot be a whistleblower if you are not an insider. So that's the reason why now that I'm here in the PCSO, I really tried my best to help my co-whistleblowers because they are really in dire need of help. One of those is the fertilizer scam whistleblower who is now very, very sick, and I have to give every week for his kidney, what you call this?
Dialysis.
So it's very hard to be a whistleblower here in the Philippines, but I do fight now with President Duterte as our president. I really have to stand firm to focus on the anti-corruption campaign of the president, which is also our advocacy.
When one becomes a whistleblower, it takes courage. You said,
Exactly. Yeah.
because it entails maybe
Security of the whole family.
Right.
And two of our whistleblowers were already killed. They are 10 feet below the ground already. One is Boy Mayor, who is the whistleblower for gambling. And the other one is the Department of Agriculture whistleblower before. So this time, now that I became to be the sumbungan ng bayan, a lot of, even that I'm here in PCSO, a lot of informations I gathered through LBC, through text, through Messenger, which is I cannot just close my eyes on that. I have to do it. I have to do something.
What about the repercussions? Like, say, they will file cases against the whistleblower. Who protects them and who takes care of the, you know, the lawyers?
We have some pro bono lawyers. For me, since 2005, the one who stood with me is the law firm of the late attorney Frank Chavez. Up to now, whatever cases I have, they're the one shouldering everything. And also for this fertilizer scam whistleblower, for this Hello Garci whistleblower, they're the one. There are some lawyers who are very much willing to defend us.
That's good to hear.
Yes,
Yeah.
and but we don't have money. We don't have funds to protect. Actually, right now, after this interview, I have to go somewhere to pick up one guy. He's a lawyer. He was the one who exposed one of the big guys here about corruption. So I have to take care of him. I have to pick him up and bring him to somewhere, just to be safe.
Yeah, but what is very promising now is President Rodrigo Duterte is supporting the anti-corruption campaign. So more or less, this is in a better climate to be a whistleblower compared to the previous administration.
That's right. That's right. That's the reason why he puts me in here, and because PCSO is a charity agency, and this is my heart,
Yes.
like you, to help the poorest of the poor. So actually, in a few minutes, I have to join the STL operators, because once and for all, I have to tell them that you have to follow whatever the advocacy of the president, and we cannot. If you kept on not paying not paying the right amount to the government, how can we help these sick people? So that's the reason why the chairman asked me to make an opening statement right now there.
Now, regarding your stint last election, I was one of your strong supporters.
Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you.
And what other than anti-corruption campaign, any other platforms?
Well, one of my advocacy is fight for the anti-corruption campaign of the president, and to help. Now that I'm here, I have really to help the less fortunate, and we have to clean up the government. I am one with the president to clean up the wrongdoings of the government agencies here, and that's it. I have to fight for the country. Now that my family, I have my kids are all grown up already. One is in the States, he's working as a nurse. The other one is a contractor here. I didn't let them work in a government agency because I'm very controversial and I don't want them to suffer what I suffered. So this way, I am for the country now. I'm working hard to make a big change, like the president, for our country, to clean up. Because if there's no more corruption, then everything will be okay.
Yes, that's so true. Yeah.
Yeah.
With your position now as one of the directors of the PCSO, or the Philippine Charity Statistics Office,
Yes.
I'm sure when you joined, there were so many controversies and
Yes,
anomalies. Can you mention some of them, ma'am?
Well, actually, even from the inside, you know, the chairman and the GM, they are all generals. And they are scared. They thought that the president puts me in here to get their position. Doc, I'm telling the whole world, that I am not interested on their seat. They have to think twice, because I'm the president of the Whistleblowers Association. I'm a whistleblower in itself. The president will not put me in here like a flower vase. There is something deeper why the president puts me in this very corrupt agency under the office of the president. So I will remain as a director. I'm not aspiring for going up, because I can serve our constituents, especially those less fortunate, in my position. But I will be the graft buster here. I will be a fiscalizer in this agency, which what I need right now are prayers. Because when I came in, before I came in, they already make some fake intelligence report against me, because they really don't want me to join this agency, and I don't know why. Maybe because I know a lot about this agency. But we're trying our best with our new chairman here, Chairman Pinili. We're trying our best to make the fulfillment of our president's advocacy.
Last night it was so funny that on Facebook, one of my friends were very innocent or ignorant about what PCSO is all about. It's as if it is just something to do with the lotto. But can you tell us more what the PCSO is really doing for the country?
PCSO is the Philippine Charity Office of the government under the office of the president.
Okay.
So we are the only agency who helps the poor, the patients who cannot, if you are very sick, they have to look for somebody to help them, and that's PCSO. We are the one giving ambulances or whatever in the provinces and in the hospitals in the provinces. So PCSO has the big role for the charity institution of our country.
Now, talking about ambulance, but before I end my interview, I was requesting from you months ago that the Beautiful Heart Foundation, which I founded more than 12 years ago in Davao City, we've been operating with no vehicle, going to the remote areas. And I thought maybe we can request from PCSO an ambulance that we can use in our medical outreach program. So I brought a letter here addressed to the chairman, Mr. Anselmo Simeon Pinili. Through your courtesy of,
I can put that in the agenda today, because on Thursday, April 6, April 5, April 5 will be our board meeting in Davao. So I will make sure right now, right after our interview, I will have it put in the agenda. Okay.
And since I'm also traveling to Davao this afternoon for a medical mission there with the IPs, involving the Marilug district in Davao City, with the tribes called Matigzalog and the Manobo. I am inviting you to join us. They have a big festival.
That will be on Thursday.
Starting April 4, week-long festival. So 4, 5. So if you can drop by in
I will. Right after our board meeting, I'm very willing to shake hands with the IPs.
Yes, you are expected by the IPs. In fact, Bong Anyo, the executive director of Team Humanity, was requesting that you will be representing the PCSO.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Once again, ma'am, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Doc. I'm so
I would
sorry.
consider Sandra Kang as one of the women with beautiful hearts, especially for what she's doing for the country. Keep up the good work, ma'am, and we will include in our prayers.
Thank you so much, Doc, and I really need prayers. To those who are watching right now, what I need are prayers.
And again, mabuhay po tayo mga Pilipino.
Salamat.